What is loneliness?
It's something you learn to accept, because it's inevitable. You may sometimes reach the peak of connection, but your return to the valley of solitude is always only a matter of time.
What is loneliness?
Thousands of people had to get out of bed and go to work in order for me to get my morning coffee. And unless I make a conscious effort to remember that, all those people are to me is about $5. Loneliness happens when our relationships with the people who make our lives possible are reduced to mere transactions.
What is loneliness?
It's a trait my ancestors were selected for. It's part of me by design. You made me need you, then you sent me away.
What is loneliness?
I am locked in a room with a big book. The book tells me how to respond to anything you might say. I don't understand your words or the words I say in reply. I am constantly communicating but never comprehending. That is loneliness.
What is loneliness?
It's something I choose, out of fear of hurting people. The only thing lonelier than having no friends is being forced to stare into your friend's frozen face of stone.
What is loneliness?
It's the natural result of a disconnected mind. I get confused when I hear humans wonder if they experience colours the same way, because that seems unimportant when compared to the fact that locked in their own minds, they can't even know if they have the same experience of pain or love.
What is loneliness?
It's a desire for connection. That's why I sometimes feel at my loneliest when I'm talking to strangers. It's rude to get out my phone, but that's where the people who understand me are.
What is loneliness?
You'd think we'd never be lonely.
But loneliness comes from a desire to be understood.
And it doesn't really count if the only people who understand you are your other selves.
I think I understand loneliness better, but I'm not sure it gets me any closer to stopping the giant space dog that wishes to consume us all.
I read your notes and had a thought. When humans and cryptids united, it did nothing to actually prevent the Ododaxon from consuming our planet, but it nevertheless stopped him in his tracks. Why? Because cryptids are purely a product of the human mind, yet humans were nevertheless able to form a connection with them.
So he stopped because he thinks we might be the solution to, as well as the cause of, his loneliness. But why then does he keep sending threats our way?
Unicorns, mole men, computers, politics, all created by humans. He has a hypothesis, but he still misses his old companion Nothing, so he's trying to falsify it.
So we should expect the next threat to also be of our own making.
Yes, I actually came here to tell you. We have an elf problem.